Greetings and welcome to Nathan Lyle Official. If you've never seen my face in a video before, my name is Nathan Lyle, and this is my personal channel where I upload vlogs, reviews, and anything else that happens to catch my fancy. And if you're brand new here, there's a chance you got here because of this. It's my autobiography that I wrote, Everything is Impossible. So for those of you who have been here throughout this whole journey, would just basically be a quickie recap. But for those of you who are new here, and just want to know a little bit more about like the making of this book, the story behind the story. Well, basically what happened was I reached the point in my life where I just felt like something needed to change. And I needed to do something about this life because I don't like who I am right now. I don't like how I'm living. So I ended up, through a very long process, just ended up landing on, I'm going to write a book, and the story that I know better than any other is the story of my life. So I spent about 6 months just writing down everything I remember about the first 27 years of my life. And then I spent about a year and a half just editing again and again and again until I reached the point where, yeah, this is the best I'm capable of with my current abilities. I think it's half decent. And then I reached out, because I found a website, Absolute Right. It's a great resource. Feel free to check it out. Any writer of any level will be welcome there. There's a lot of good information. That's where I found a list of different companies that hey, if you have the money, they'll print your books. One of them was A&A, and when I went there, I sent an email saying, this is what I need, can you help me? And she sent me a list of names, and one of those names was Eli Blyden. And he was, what can I say about the guy? He's an angel. This is a very, new and confusing world for me, and he took my hand and helped guide me through it. And there are times when, I don't even know for sure what it is I want. And he was very accommodating with me, very patient, and we walked through everything together. And there are times when I don't even I don't always know what I want, but until I see it, but I can always tell you what I don't want. I am very difficult to work with. Just ask all of my ex-girlfriends. I'm just kidding. I don't have any exes. Okay, technically one, but anyways, I'm getting off track here. Yeah, Eli Blyden was incredibly good to me. He provided excellent service at a price that, let's be honest, at different points in my life I might not have paid it. I'm in a good place right now with a half decent paying job compared to what I'm used to. But overall, I consider it to be worth the price. And at the end of the day, what I have here is a book that I wrote that got printed out. It's got a professional cover. It's got pages that I can flip through. That new book smell. And now we're working on putting a comic book out there. We're working on promotional materials. And I'm doing that on my own mostly. But still, he's offered a lot of suggestions, and I feel like he's done a lot more than he had to. Because there's a lot of stuff he's doing which is more of, here's advice that I can give you based on my experience, which really has nothing to do with what his actual job that he is paid to do. So, once just excellent service above and beyond, and I would not have made it over the finish line without him. So, thank you, Eli. And that's a quick recap of how I got here. Book is out. I am doing a kind of slow, steady release at this moment. Right now it's available exclusively, the paperback exclusively on printshopcentral.com. I will make it available on Amazon by the end of the month. I've also got merchandise that I'm working on. Like I said, I'm going to do a slow rollout with the comic books too. Whenever that happens to get done, they're going to be available by the end of December. So by January 1st, everything will be out. I don't want to overwhelm you, and then you have to pay all of your money at once or anything like that. So slowly rolling everything out. So yeah. That's how this book got made. and that's what's been going on with me the past 2 years. How's your life going?